Hey guys, Mike Lawson here, founder of the Social CEO Academy. And I want to talk about when was the last time that you reached out to somebody and it wasn't about business? You know, you have all these friends on Facebook, you have all these followers on Instagram, but when's the last time that you reached out to somebody and it wasn't about business? Now listen, I know that when you start talking, especially if you know somebody, right, and maybe you know them only through business, it's hard not to talk about business, but that's not what I mean. Here's what I mean. When's the last time you actually called somebody or left them a voice message over Messenger and just said, hey man, how's the family? And I was just had a conversation with a good friend of mine, and we were, talking about this, and it makes me think of all the people that reach out to me only when they want to pitch me their business or their opportunity. But here's where some of these people get real tricky and sneaky, and they try to disguise it. Here's what they say, something like this: hey man, let's catch up. Now listen, we all know, for those of us that have been on the receiving end of this and have been the ones getting pitched, we know when somebody says, hey, let's catch up, that just means that they want to pitch us, right? We're just waiting for the pitch. It's not because it's genuine, right? Now, here's what I know about business, and I'm going to relate it to the Bible because this is biblical. Now, listen, I'm an amateur on the Bible, and for those of you that are part of my my Bible study, my online Bible study that I started, you know that I'm an amateur on the Bible, but it's just something I'm passionate about. But here's what I do know, okay? That a house built on sand, when that storm comes, it's going to get blown over. So you need to have a strong foundation. How does that relate to business? Well, listen, if you are building your business and it's the copy and paste method, and you're only reaching out to people because you have a bonus on the line, or how about this one? Here's when I usually get pitched the most, like the last week of the month, the last 3-4 days of the month. Here's why: because people are in a position for a bonus. And I know that if I track, I'm going to do this. I'm going to track this activity because this would be fun to track. Like at the end of last couple of days of the month, every month, I probably get pitched the most because that's when people are up for a promotion, bonuses end, and listen, these companies run these specials on purpose, or I guess that's the whole point of it. But my point in sharing this with you is that if you are building your business on sand, listen, the storm's going to come. You might not have felt the storm yet, but here's what I do know. Storms come. Now, that storm for you and your business could be maybe somebody leaves your team. Or it could be something that I experienced where you have a company shut down. And hopefully that never happens to anyone, right? And I hope it doesn't ever happen to you twice like it did me. But here's what I do know. If you don't build those relationships, I mean real relationships, not copy and paste, not just, hey, how are you? And it's fake because, you have the next product or you're following up with them. But when's the last time you just reached out to somebody and said, hey, how's the kids? Or hey, how was your trip to Africa? Or how's that adoption going? How's your mom going? And I just had a great lunch with a really good friend of mine. Listen, and we became best friends through network marketing. And guess what? 90% of our lunch meeting, we talked about business. 10% we talked about family. But we didn't get together because he wanted to pitch me. And I wasn't getting together with him because I wanted to pitch him. We got together because we like each other. We got together because we have a relationship, right? We have a true, genuine relationship where we care about each other. Now, it just so happens we met through business and we always talk business. But that's what friends do. But I'm talking to you out there that are only pitching, that it's all business. Every time you talk to somebody, it's about, you're like, hey, how's your family? Okay, great. Well, listen, just so you know, if you get one more customer or you get one more rep, I get promoted and I become a triple dancing black diamond. If you do that, listen, you don't really care about their family. You care about yourself, self-promotion. And here's what I'll share with you. People that are like that are always exposed. Time will either promote you or expose you. And I promise you, when that storm comes, and that storm could come, listen, if you're not building these strong relationships, and then you start getting upset when people leave your team. Now, listen, I'm sharing this with you because this happened to me. I believe that I I look at it like this: that when I was building my network marketing business, there was two different errors, that I went through. Like my first 10 years, not even that. I was probably 7. My first like 6, 7 years, it was just all about me. It was all about numbers. It was all about bonuses. It was all about how much can Mike make. I mean, my one of my biggest driving factors was I always wanted to make $1 million and become a millionaire by the time I was 30 years old. Now, I ended up accumulating $1 million in real estate, and I thought that was really cool for my business because I was promoting everybody. I have $1 million in real estate. Well, if any of you have half a brain or just a tenth of a brain, you realize that that's not wealth and that's not a millionaire. You know what that is? That's $1 million in debt. So it was stupid. But my point is, I was building these relationships and they weren't genuine. And you know what? A storm came. The number one earner in the company left. And when he left, guess what? My entire team went. Now, as sad as that was, it even gets worse. I was literally about 6 to 12 months away from hitting the top position in the company. I really felt like it was going to happen. Like, I was there. But you know what? The relationships weren't there because I built my business on sand. Now, second time around, now I did have a couple relationships, and that's where my good friend Tom came in. He was part of that first error, which I'm very thankful because I don't have too many friends from that error because of the way I was building. But there was something about Tom. We clicked. We grew up in the same neighborhood. We had a lot in common, and we bonded. But my second time around, I still have relationships, friends that I could call today, and they'll pick up the phone. Now, I'm not in network marketing. I don't have any business to pitch. But if I were, they would listen to me. They would at least hear me out. I'm not saying they would all join me, but they would all listen because I built true relationships. Because, and you know what that's about? Caring about people. My second time around, I was literally having, I was celebrating New Year's Eve with people, having Thanksgiving dinner with people when I wasn't with my kids. And I'm very thankful for those friendships. But it was because, but listen, I didn't learn that until I lost literally everything. I lost my entire business, had to start over. So I was a lot more appreciative the second time around. But I see it so many times with new people. They get involved in a new career or a new business, especially when it deals with sales, right? And it's all about the sale. It's all about the sale. It's all about, they don't, like, some people call me and I'm like, you're not even listening to me. I'm not even interested. Like, I have people pitching me on LinkedIn now because I'm teaching LinkedIn, and now it's like, I feel like I'm getting pitched all the time on LinkedIn now. And it's funny, this lady, and I posted it in my group, but this lady reaches out to me, and as soon as I accepted her firm, I don't even know why I accepted it. But whatever, I accepted it. 43 seconds later, she pitched me. That was a record for me. 43 seconds. Didn't even ask, didn't even look at my profile, see what I was doing, didn't even see if I was open. And then I'm trying to help her, like, listen, maybe you should take my course, right? And I don't even I'm giving it to you for free, but I know if I give it to you for free that you're not going to, you're not going to pay attention. Anyway, literally the next day, pitching me again. I'm like, did you even read my profile? Did you even ask me if I'm open? Did you even ask me if I have a family? Did you even ask anything about me? It was like, no, would you be open to getting on a call? No, I don't know you. So my point is, and this is why I do what I do, because I'm so passionate about teaching people the right way. Because listen, sales, by the way, is the highest paid profession in the world. Network marketing, okay, more millionaires are created through the industry of network marketing than any other industry out there. You get average people like me, I say, average at best, that can make a decent living. You can make an extra $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a year. You want to get real serious? You can make 6 figures. You want to get super serious? You can make 6 figures a month. You can do that. And I've seen all walks of life do it. That's not up for debate. But here's what is up for debate. How are you building your business? And how bad do you want it? So stop comparing yourself to everybody else and seeing what they're doing. Do what's in your heart. Do what's right, because I promise you, that storm will come. And when that storm comes, and if you don't build it right, listen, we all go through ups and downs. You're not going to talk to the number one earner in your company or the owner of your company or any top high income earner that they're going to tell you, oh man, it was smooth sailing. I rose right to the top. Everything was a breeze. No, here's what they're going to tell you. I had 2 companies shut down on me in 7 months. I was almost at the top of hitting this company, position in the company, and my entire team left. These are the stories, and this is real life. No one just skyrockets to the top. And if they told you they did, they're lying. But number two, you need to do what's good in your heart. So when those storms come, that you can weather those storms. And the way you weather it is you build it on a strong foundation. Here's a tip. Reach out to somebody when it's their birthday. Like go through, we get notifications every day. Oh, it's so-and-so's birthday. Wish them a happy birthday. But I don't know them. Then delete them or wish them a happy birthday. Right? If they're not good enough to wish happy birthday, then delete them. I get it. But wish them a happy birthday. Right? And not expect anything else. When's the last time that you just called somebody and said, hey, just want to see how you're doing? Well, right, and guess what? And if you were the kind of person where you were pitching, because that's what I used to do, call somebody, just try this and be like, just call somebody and say, you know what? I don't even want to talk about business. I just want to see how you're doing. How's your week? How's your day? And guess what? They're gonna resist. They're gonna have to resist the urge to not talk about business. And guess what? They're gonna bring up business because they're used to you talking about business all the time. And you know what you do? You surprise them. Say, listen, that's not why I called. I really wanted just a call and not even talk business. And you do that, I promise you that'll go so much further. You'll have reps that'll stay with you forever. You'll be building your business on a solid foundation. But again, here's a little asterisk in all this. It must be genuine. If it's not genuine, you're not going to be able to keep it up. And eventually, again, time will either promote you or expose you. It must be genuine. You have to truly care about people. And here's what I do know. That copy and paste method bothers me so much. I just got it the other day. And here's what I'm going to share with you. If your upline is teaching you to copy and paste and they're telling you it works, I'm telling you it's a big mistake. If it's working for you, great, keep doing it. But chances are, I don't think it's working. And even the people that tell me that it's working, I know it's not working. And I'm not going to get into that. But here's what I do know. That whoever, if you're out there copying and pasting and you thinking that's going to work, and maybe you get a couple reps or a couple, here's what I do know. The people that are in the know, like the people that are respected in the industry, the people that are successful business builders, here's what I do know. We talk. And guess what? When I just had that lunch conversation and we start talking about business and then it comes up, oh, by the way, did you get a message from, oh, I did. Please don't tell me that he sent you 4 pictures, before and after pictures, and then he sent you 10 paragraphs about a picture. Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, no, let me see it. Oh, I have the picture to show you, right? Actually, after this video, I'm going to post it, right? It bothers me. So now this is a top earner in a company. And I responded to him, right? Because I did talk to him one time, and I just asked him, hey, how's it going? What company did you go to? I know what company he went to, but I wanted to see if it was a pitch. And guess what? He never responded. And he didn't respond to this other guy either. So, I mean, listen, that's the easy way out. I know it might take hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and days and weeks to actually make phone calls. I get it. But that's why you're getting paid a lot of money. And if you think that you're just going to sit behind a cell phone and just changing out people's names and copying and pasting, and word's not going to get around, and you think that's going to work, and you're going to go build your business. Again, the storm is going to come. A storm will come, and you'll know who sticks around. And the copying and pasters, guess what? They're going to go anywhere. So, all right, I don't want to keep going off on a tangent, but that one really bothered me. Jen, I tried not to bring it up, but I couldn't resist. So, all right, guys, do not copy and paste, please. Let's build this. Build your business. Build whatever you're building. Build it. Be professional. Care about people. I promise you, the dividends that you get, you might not even see now, but they will pay you real residuals long term. All right, guys, have a great night. If you got some value, let me know. Oh, by the way, if you want information on the online Bible study that I'm doing, I'll just click the Agape Life online Bible study that's here in the comment section or in the post. And then also, if you want information on my free community, the Social CEO community, you can click that link as well. And stay tuned for next week. I'm going to be making an announcement for a challenge that I'm doing with Jen Conrad, and it's going to be awesome. So you're not going to want to miss that. Have a great night, everybody.